That's how you start the podcast.
I'm not starting it there. But like you did say alhamdulillah.
Well, alhamdulillah, because
lean
some of
out.
these penises that other animals have are horrible penises.
Wow, we're going right into it. It's going to be one of these episodes.
Oh, are we starting off by just talking to you?
I mean, some of these horrible penises.
Dude, some of these penises are just bad.
Yeah.
These are bad penises.
Yes. Or they're good. They do what they need to do.
All right, one of them is called. This is owned by the male seed beetle.
Seed beetle.
Most of these penises are owned by the male.
Okay.
All right, but like,
You don't say.
no, but there are some sexes that can go.
Yeah, the
back
hyena.
and forth. The hyena. Well,
Yeah.
no, oh, okay. So
The
first
hyena
off,
wife.
Let's start off with the hyena. I told
Right.
my wife about the hyena thing
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
And she said after a 4-minute talk, she said, I didn't need to know any of that.
I thought because Farah's like so like professionally motivated
Right.
for her work and whatnot. She was like,
Yeah.
that could come in handy.
Yeah, my wife would be like, ooh, that's a boss bitch, you know, like that.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I think she was something. I'm like I could use it in the boardroom.
So a female spotted hyena, which are very common in Africa, are 25% bigger than the male.
Yes.
They run the tribe.
Right. It's a matriarchal society, these hyenas.
The male's got to like grovel, like, can I get some?
Yeah.
And if you don't do it right, they'll mess you up.
Yeah.
But more importantly, the female hyena has a
Faux penis.
A faux penis. It's a
faux penis.
7-inch long faux penis.
Yeah, we didn't need the size, but okay.
Yeah. And it gets erect when they're aroused.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems like a male.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine? It's just like a really bad scientist. No, that's a female. But dude, it's bigger and has a dick. No, dude. I've been here for 6 months studying these. I haven't
Female.
just been getting... That's a female.
Yeah.
But the male seed beetle.
Let me have a look at what a seed beetle looks like.
No, let me show you its penis.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at the man first
Okay.
before I look at his penis.
And while Yasin is pulling that up, this is classified as harmful genitalia, and the scientist who's been studying these for 8 years,
Okay, it does look like a seed. Yes, indeed.
he says that it's so barbed that it leaves the female's genitalia mutilated after they.
Ugh.
Yeah, but look at this penis.
Oh!
It's just imagine like a club with spikes all over.
Oh,
it.
no.
It's very spiky.
Oh, no. That's horrific.
Yeah. Then I found a study that was 11 pages long, done by like a university in New Hampshire about it.
So, why?
Yeah, it's called coevolution between harmful male genitalia and female resistance in seed beetles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes I understand where it's like we're just researching for the sake of researching, but why that? What are the benefits? What are the crossover? What is does this lead to the cure of blindness somehow? Like what do we got?
I don't know, man.
I remember once they had cuts. So when I started university, I was in double cohort, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was the one where I missed grade 13. So they had twice the amount of people at Ryerson.
Mm.
And so some of our classes were held in the Cineplex theater.
Wow.
An actual movie theater.
Dude, my daydreams would be so good in the movie theater. Last time I was here.
So comfortable. And you can't write on anything. So like you and back then it wasn't like everyone had laptops.
Right.
You were still writing notes sometimes, right?
Anybody come in with like some popcorn every now and then? Just
Might as well just lean into it.
yeah.
But anyway, there was on a metro where it said that the University of Toronto is funding research of flying squirrels
Ooh.
for like an absurd amount.
Right.
And one of my friends was reading that because everyone was doing Sudoku back then.
Uh-huh.
And he was reading that on the metro, and he's like, "We're sitting here. We don't even have a fucking table to write on, and they're funding flying squirrel research. Like, come on, guys. There are priorities here. This seems to be a freaking priority. We had to walk 3 blocks for us to get to the Carlton Cineplex Theater."
That's true.
Just for, it was just so far off campus.
No, I'm with your friend.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. But like,
Who gives a shit about the mating things of flying
dude,
squirrels?
It's crazy how much people care about the mating habits of other things.
Yeah,
They're like, this
yeah.
needs to be studied for like long-term studies. How the mating
You
is
think it's
evolving.
just all of these scientists just
Are
have
these
a very
perverts?
specific fetish
Yeah, they're just like
that they can cover up
Yeah.
through science?
Yeah, can I get a grant? You know?
You walk into him, he's just got
Yeah.
pictures on his computer, and he's
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just sweaty. And he's like, you're like, what are you doing? He's like, research. You're like, damn,
that's
this
what
guy.
they all say.
This guy
That's
found
what
the
they all
perfect
say what
loophole.
it is.
Uh,
Okay, that's horrific. Please don't show me that
so
again.
the female orb spider, which are pretty big. It's a pretty big spider.
Female orb spider. Yes, I know what a female orb spider is. They're scary too.
They're scary. They will eat the male
Yeah.
100% of the time off after intercourse.
Okay.
For this reason, the males have developed a detachable penis.
Yes, of course.
So they will get in there.
Yeah.
And the lady's like, "Oh, that feels so good." She looks down. He's gone. His dick's just there. And the weird part is, it might take as much as 7 hours for the female to be able to pull the penis out, because it's hard to get to. Like, her hands.
I mean,
are,
yeah, you got very specific legs, and they're not penis extracting legs.
It's just interesting. Not even hit it and split it. Just
Hit
the tip. I mean,
hit and detach it.
yeah. Can you imagine?
Oh my God. Male spiders give back rubs to seduce their mates.
Oh, let me see.
It's also an orb.
Yo, the males are so
small. So small. Looks like a baby.
Yeah, nobody's calling that lady a pedophile, though. That's what I'm talking about. Justice for
You think
Johnny
you
Depp.
Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp.
But yeah, that one was interesting. I also learned this because I know we've talked enough about
Cats.
about octopuses killing each other and whatnot.
Yes.
And I found this one too.
No, it's
I found that Pacific giant octopuses. There's actually a research video on this. They were actually just trying to get them to mate.
Mm-hmm.
And after mating, when they mated for 15 minutes, the female grabbed the gills of the males and just strangled him. Like, didn't even eat him, just strangled him with her hands.
Mm-hmm. She's like, you can only be mine.
Yeah.
You can only be mine.
It's because, unlike us, octopuses eat each other as
Right.
food regularly.
Yeah.
It's not even like, like that's just as viable as a fish.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as they're done having sex, like, they just go back to being octopuses. And they're just like, oh shit, what's going to happen?
Right.
But I will say this in their defense.
Yes, defend.
Defend
these horrible female octopus.
Pacific striped octopuses have been known to mate and then live out their entire lives together in a pair.
That's wonderful.
So isn't that crazy? That
There's
in the same...
there's one breed.
Yeah.
There's one race of octopus just like
it would be like
just killing him.
if we go to like find some,
If I can't have you, no one can.
we go to the Amazon, we find a lost people,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Wait, you don't kill them after mating?" That's how we've been doing it. We've been looking at these octopus and these spiders. That's natural, dude.
Right?
And we're like, "Oh shit,
Yeah, you just haven't met all the octopuses out there.
pretty interesting."
That is pretty interesting.
Pretty interesting. A lot of other stuff is just around like snakes
Mm-hmm.
killing each other, but that just makes total sense to me.
Yeah, it's snakes.
Snakes you just feel like they're gonna do evil stuff. Female spiders will give 30% more eggs if they have eaten the male.
Oh wow,
Because like you got
it's good protein.
you got sperm.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
need to get to work with your body, and then you're like, ooh, food.
Yeah.
And some males, this is the weird part. Males will hang around after intercourse.
You gonna kill me or what?
No, literally, yeah, offer themselves up. It's like a part of the process of
Right.
Yeah, their instincts.
I am ready. Yo, you could have a drama. You could have a drama based on this thing. You know, he's looking for a mate for a long
Dude.
period of time. You know, he's crawling all over the jungle, can't find anyone, but he just wants
Yeah.
to fulfill this one thing of his destiny.
Right.
And people are telling him, listen, Spider Bro,
Right.
don't do it, man.
Yeah.
You gonna get killed. Why you want to kill? There's so many things to see in the world.
Right.
There's have you seen the barbed penis of a
It's
sea
like his
beetle?
it's an entourage.
Yeah, they're all telling him
Except-
like there's so much to see, and then he's like, no, this is what I want.
Yeah.
You know, and then finally he finds someone. Oh boy, he leaves the penis in,
Right.
and he just hangs around with his arms on his,
right.
hands on his
Heroic.
shoulder. Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
like, so we're gonna do this or what?
And she's like, "Aren't you gonna run away?" It's like, "I'm not those men."
Yeah.
This is a rom-com, by the way.
I'm better
Female
than that.
spiders are eating this shit. I'm like, why can't you be like him? And there's an empty seat there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, man, that is something.
Mhm.
We have it as men. We have it so easy.
Right.
I
That we're
mean,
not getting killed.
We were
or
talking about
strangled?
this before the podcast, but like female cat penises. I mean,
Right.
sorry, male cat penises.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, scary.
That shouldn't even be allowed.
That's why when you're back home and you hear it happen, you're like, is it a kid being killed?
yeah.
The sounds
That
they're
is
making.
insane.
Ugh.
You know what's sad? Made my butthole hurt. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
I don't know if that's sad, bro. It's just
Just confusing. That's what that is.
yeah, just confused.
Well, yeah, alhamdulillah.
Well, there it is.
a lot of animal talk in the Raza household right now.
Apparently.
So-
Apparently.
Dude, I haven't even gotten to like wolves or bears yet. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going through like the smaller insects and stuff.
Yeah.
Anglerfish, as we all know, the male
Yeah,
just
we've already
attaches.
done that. We've
That's
done that multiple times.
Crazy.
We can let that one go.
Dude. How many, like, she absorbs him.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Nothing else does that. Imagine if you held her like a girl's hand for too long,
And then you just became
she was like, "You're mine now. You're my purse."
This is where I keep my semen.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. You know what? You were right. We are. You're like a sperm satchel.
That's exactly what you are.
That's it.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's the craziest. Jeez.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move all the way on.
Parasite.
Yes,
Did you watch it?
I downloaded it.
Did you watch it?
No,
though?
I haven't watched it
Yeah.
yet. All right, I'll watch it later.
There's a significant difference between the two.
That is definitely. I've heard of it. Did you hear what Donald Trump said about Parasite?
No.
He was upset because it's like a South Korean movie winning the Oscar.
Right.
He's like, "Where's Gone with the Wind?" You know?
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a quote.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you know what?
He needs to shut up and watch that movie.
The
movie's
producers
fantastic.
for the movie were like, "Well, that makes sense. He's an idiot." I'm paraphrasing, but basically what they said.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can't. Donald Trump is the guy who puts ketchup on his steak.
Yeah, and he puts
So-
methamphetamine in his food.
Yeah. So he's not the guy. He's not the guy.
Not the thinker.
No, not at all.
No.
Fantastic movie.
Which one?
Very
Parasite?
good. Parasite.
Good.
Very good. Highly recommended. So people out there, go watch that freaking movie, man.
All right.
It's really good. It's a slow burn
Okay.
in the beginning because there's a lot of setup.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're familiar with the work of this director, he's done The Host, which you've watched,
Oh man.
right? The Korean.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Of course.
Not
He didn't direct
Stephanie,
Samuel-
Stephanie
Yeah,
Meyer's
gotcha.
movie. So The Host was fantastic. Was very good. And then he also did Snowpiercer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. So some precedent as well. So it's going to get creepy at some point, but it is very good, beautifully shot. It's as if he leveled up. It was a quantum leap from all of his other movies to how beautiful this movie was. It really looks pretty the entire time you watch it.
That was interesting when you started noticing that some movies are beautiful.
Yeah.
Some movies are stories. Other movies are like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. But that for this one, I mean specifically, like I know you.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have a good block. Like you're not trying to get through this movie so you can do something else because
Right.
it is something where you kind of need to settle in to enjoy.
All right, I might even do it tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
Roast something.
Oh man.
I'm gonna eat East West after this. Actually.
Yo, I was thinking of going as well.
Yeah,
I need to buy some meat. Yes.
that's all they got.
They got this like this beef, smoked beef kind of thing. Just pan fry it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like bacon.
Huh?
I mean, you can get it
It's
crispy.
strips, basically.
Yeah, stripped, yeah,
Oh,
strips,
yeah. I've had that. That's amazing.
So good, man.
There's nothing. You don't have to put anything. There's enough fat on that thing that it just does its job in the pan.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, which is weird because they have the turkey bacon, but this is way better.
The meat is better.
Yeah, no. I what I haven't tried from there is like one of their Kobe beefs
Yeah, I've never
steaks. They have them. They're like $50 for a steak,
Nikes.
but I haven't messed with that yet.
No.
Everything else I've played around with.
Yeah, my steak game is still no good. This season, I'm gonna try to hone it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna this next weekend going to Prince Edward County, so I'm gonna take at least a ton of short ribs.
Oh shit.
But steaks I've kind of fallen off of.
Prince Edward County. Wait, is it all the way over there? Like you're going?
Yeah, it's
To
like
Prince
a 3
Edward
hour-
Island?
No. There's like 3 hours this way.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, that's why I said Prince Edward Island.
This one's county.
Okay.
So,
I thought the county was inside the island.
ooh, could be. No,
Yeah.
not this time though.
Okay.
I'm not going that for cottaging. That would be way too much.
That's why I was incredulous.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? If you're British and you hear the word cottaging, it means men going to the woods to have an orgy. Is what every Brit has told me.
Really?
Yeah, that's something that it's called.
So when
know-
you just because you got a couple of Brits at work, right?
Oh yeah, I've got like 17, 18 Brits at work.
Right, and
yeah.
you've just been telling all of these fools that you're going cottaging.
Yeah.
Did anyone?
Oh, yeah,
Did
yeah,
they
yeah.
say right away, or did
No,
they just assume?
they you could tell they caught themselves. And then one of them told me like, "Hey mate, this made I don't know why my Brit's Australian,
Yeah.
but he was like, "Hey mate, this means
That means you're going for an orgy. Are you going for an orgy?
No.
You should have just leaned into it.
yeah."
You should be like, yeah,
you want to come,
100%.
mate? Mate?
You want to mate with his mate?
Yeah.
Oh
basically.
man, yeah. And then you can tell him like, have you seen the seed beetle?
This is a step up over here. Why am I bringing that up, dude?
I don't know. It's one of those things where you can do contrast. You'd be like, you think this is bad?
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yep.
the way how you go. Okay, cottaging. Why would you have an orgy in the forest?
I think that's where if you were, let's say, a bunch of guys that wanted to have sex with each other, you know, without the judgment of the queen,
Yes.
you go to the woods.
The queen.
I don't know.
The queen ignores most things in the world, but just like there's a bunch of naked men in the forest. We need to look into it.
Yeah, I don't know what the royal family's thoughts on gay folks were.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, you know.
I'm positive since the jump, there's been some gay royals. So
100%. But they just hide it.
Yeah, they've been understanding about it. They're
Yeah,
like,
they just hide it.
we frown upon it.
Yeah, because they'll hide everything. They hide. Apparently, they hide. Well, a lot of sexual assault. They hide.
Of course.
Right. What did you see? Did you see the interview of Prince? Was it Andrew?
Oh, Prince Raper. Yeah.
Where
I saw clips of that. And
dude, it's
How
fantastic. It's fantastic because he thought
Yeah.
this is a
mindset.
great example of a person that lives in a bubble that doesn't understand the world
Right.
or people in it. He just only knows one or two people in it, honestly, because
He knows his driver and like his cleaner.
because he thought that it would be a good idea for him to do an interview to clear his name with this story. This is one example of the story. He said, there is no way that I slept with this underage woman because she said that we were at a club together and we were dancing and that I was sweaty. And I will have you know that during this year to this year, I was unable to sweat because when I was serving in the military, I had some sort of trauma that turned off my ability to sweat. And so, while I was dancing during those dates, I was unable to sweat. Therefore, I was not the man that she described. However, since that time, I have recovered, and now I'm able to sweat once more.
Yeah, this guy.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's the equivalent of saying like, she said I was wearing this handkerchief. In fact, I have been allergic to this handkerchief, and I've suffered through it. That guy's an idiot.
He is a freaking idiot.
And a rapist, probably.
There was another one where he's like,
It's horrible.
So, why did you go to Weinstein's? No, not Weinstein. Epstein's. Why did you go to Epstein's house? He said, well, I went over to his house to tell him that we can no longer be friends. And then the interviewer's like, well, why don't you just give him a call? He said, well, you know, I am handicapped by being a gentleman.
Wow.
To some degree.
Yeah.
And as a result, I felt like it would be best for me to do a face-to-face conversation with him. And then she said, but why did you stay in his place for 5 days after? Well, it was just a easy place to stay.
Man.
Dude,
Man.
you didn't think this through at all.
No. He was like, they're not going to have any follow-up questions, right? This is all very plausible. You go for sleepovers for 5 days.
To your non-friend's house after you tell him we
Yeah.
can't be friends anymore?
Jeez.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that guy's a special dude.
Yeah.
They shouldn't allow him to talk. You know, they're getting mad at the wrong royals. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
you two can't use our brand anymore. This
Yeah.
guy. Jeez.
Yeah, well, anyway, that guy, an idiot.
Yeah.
A royal idiot.
But honestly, man, if you were to like, let's say, become a royal, like if you were the king, like the first king,
Yeah.
and like you could keep it pretty tight with you, your wife, your kids.
Yeah.
But soon as it gets into some cousins and uncles and stuff, you'd be like, dude, these guys are, you know, it's hard. It's easy to keep this gene pool clean.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some of these guys coming in here.
Yeah, that's true. So what's her name? Meghan Markle.
Yep.
You know, she left, right? She doesn't want to be there.
Right.
I think it's just because she wants to get back into acting.
She could. Yeah, maybe.
Also, it is apparent. I was speaking to a friend yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was under the impression, if you just look at them,
Yeah.
that what's his name loves her way more than she loves him.
Okay.
Right? It's just this vibe that they get. Have you seen? There's a compilation online of just who's Meghan Markle is married to what prince?
Harry.
Harry. Thank you. It's just Prince Harry
Yeah.
fixing her hair in various situations. Like the
Okay.
wind blows,
Right.
and he's like patting it down. right? Or when they put something around her neck,
Yeah.
right? He lifts up the ponytail. There's a whole compilation of him just fixing her hair.
That's really nice.
It's very nice.
I'm not gonna shit on him, man.
I'm gonna shit on him. I'm gonna shit on him. You could live in the palace. Now what are you gonna do?
Try to live life.
Yeah.
Because I think it's probably just because it's so controlling to have like,
Yeah, they can't even wear different color.
Anything. Can't go like
nail polish.
Yeah, you can't color your hair without it being approved.
Yeah.
Can't do a movie without it being approved. Probably.
No,
like
you can't,
everything.
you can't do a movie.
You can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
So they're like, hey, we'll take our chances. What are we gonna be? Hungry? I doubt it. Whatever. It's just for them. It's like, do we want to live this celebrity life or that celebrity life? And let's pretend we don't need the. Anyways,
They're still gonna get the money.
they'll be fine. I'm not very worried about Harry or Meghan.
I think a divorce is coming.
No, not after all this. This is a very big bonding experience.
Nostradamus. No. It's happening. It's gonna happen soon.
All right. What if they get a divorce?
Yeah.
But Harry's like, I'm not coming back to the family.
He can't come back to the family. He's already out now.
Yeah, I'm starting my own kingdom. Right?
In Vancouver?
Nope. He finds out like Greenland's for sale.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just buys it.
Dude, that's a pretty big island.
Yeah.
Right? Donald Trump, just to screw with the Queen of England, helps him.
Yeah.
As long as they can have like their White House be the Trump Tower.
Right.
There that Harry lives in.
Yeah.
And he's like, fine, Donald, if you want to screw grandma, I don't care.
It's all good.
And he's up there, starts, and then I don't know what happens from there.
There's 10 people in
And
Greenland.
then Cardinal Wire says the safest place on earth. He won't let anybody in.
Right.
And the Queen has to ask. Everybody's like, Queen, you got to ask him.
She's like, no.
He's not letting. He says, you got to ask him.
We're dying here.
And then, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. That would be
great.
that would be a good redemption story for Harry.
Yeah, I think
Henry,
so.
whatever his name is.
Harry, it's Harry.
Okay, Harry.
Yeah, man. I don't blame him. His brother's there. He's gonna be the royal whatever. He's like, what? I gotta make this girl happy. I just got married to her. She's pretty. I like her hair.
Yeah,
Clearly.
He doesn't seem like he's having fun, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I really haven't seen the man.
I think it's gonna at some point this thing is gonna bubble over.
Well, of course. I mean, this isn't his idea, right? It's not his idea to break away from the family he's grown up with.
It's like, yeah, none of this is his idea. He's
Yeah.
just saying yes.
He's just well, he could probably agree with some of it because he doesn't seem like to be the one that loves this royal family stuff.
Yeah.
That was always his brother. So, like, even when Diana was alive, now you're getting me like stupid into this. But
Yeah,
like,
you know a lot.
he
Keep
was,
going, bro.
No, like when she passed away, it was a big deal, and it was
Yeah.
like there's this one kid, he's been trying to act the part, he's
Right.
trying to be princely. This other kid that's like smoking pot.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God. Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like served in the military, tried to actually do missions and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, it kind of makes sense that he didn't fit into this group.
Yeah.
And that's why he married somebody so far outside of this group. And when she was like, hey, let's get out of here. We'll be fine. I think he's like, yeah, I'm down for an adventure.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't loving this thing anyways. And he wasn't going to be king. So, yeah.
Well, they keep saying that. So she actually, they say that she got killed, right? Is that the whole thing? I don't know.
Diana?
Yeah.
Yes, she got killed.
Yeah.
What do you mean they say?
No, like someone planned that.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. This is my favorite meme.
Okay.
For Prince, whatever. Let's see if I can put the volume here.
Here's a volume to this meme.
Oh, yeah. It's a video. I don't know.
It's a video meme.
It wasn't done in the wrong way, but it was.
That's always great.
What is that?
He was in the military. He was serving the military, and then
they
at some
played-
point there was a call,
And
he
they
had
played
to
the Back
leave.
That Ass Up song.
and someone just put the back of ass ups on.
That's so funny. Great song.
It is a great song.
Yeah. one of the
Juvenile.
best. Juvenile. And I feel like it's one of those songs where, like, if you've seen the video.
Oh
you
yes,
know,
I have.
Some have. I feel like they were like, guys, we're going to shoot this video. We need dancers. And just took random ladies out of the crowd and made them booty dancers.
I mean, but what else could you do?
Hire booty dancers. Is that it?
Oh, she's grinding against a fence.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That guy makes everything rhyme with A. In trashy.
Man, classic.
Classic. Yeah, that's high school for me, man. That song was big for me.
Big, huge,
Yeah,
huge tune, huge
Juvenile,
tune.
Master P. That was a big time. That was before Eminem.
No.
Eminem wasn't Eminem. He was just like he had this one corny but
Please stand
extremely
up.
popular song.
Yeah.
No, it was My Name Is.
Yeah.
My Name was like people were on the fence about in my neighborhood
Yeah.
because it was corny. It wasn't like hip hop, right?
Right.
But then it had Dre in it, so it was very confusing.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna play another one. The other day I was at Eric's place,
Okay.
and all we did was try to think of songs that we heard back when we were in high school.
Oh, that's a fun game.
And it actually is super, super fun.
Yeah.
And then we just kept on trading and playing it. Hold on a second. I'll play this real quick.
Oh, yeah. I think the song's called Huh.
H.A.
H.A. Yeah. Great song.
It's pretty ghetto too. Yeah. And then I said Swollen Members. Remember that?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Swollen Members.
They're from
Anybody play
Vancouver.
some Genuine?
Yeah.
Genuine. Classic.
The Mocha Only.
Mocha Only, guys.
Man. Those were good times, bro.
Those were great times, dude.
Good times.
Have you heard I've Got That Fire by Genuine?
No, I have not.
Oh, you don't need to put it on.
Okay.
But the chorus is, I got that fire. I got that fire. Girl, holler at that boy if you want his Oscar Mayer. It's really good.
Yeah, bars.
Yeah, it was just like, geez.
Bars.
I was just blown away by how much material these guys can make in such a small time. But
Yeah.
You know.
That was huge. Isn't that they were connected to the Birdman and all them, right?
Yeah, everybody. There was the hip hop beef at that time was real though. Like that was the weird thing because Birdman had beef with like some Atlanta rappers, but Outkast was trying to be cool with everybody.
Yeah.
Like fun times.
Fun times indeed.
Hip hop was. I wonder if rock ever had that. You know, hip hop just had like from the jump some rivalries that I don't think rock ever did.
No, I don't think so.
Like the Rolling Stones were never fighting with the Beatles.
Right. Yeah. They,
You know,
Where-
like Ringo stabbed Lewis. You know what?
yeah, none of that. Whereas like in hip hop, it's on site. If
Yeah.
we see you,
Oh, yeah.
we must shoot you.
We will throw a chair in the air. And
We will shoot you.
if we
Like,
see you at the
they were-
music awards.
They were shooting people in lobbies of nice
Yeah.
hotels and
Dude, the Source Music Awards became like a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You know, it was a music award. That was the best.
man, that was crazy back then.
Yeah, it was weird. BET, all of that was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Things definitely, thank God, rappers live to be 40 now. You know?
Right? Yeah. It's such a
Jeez.
novel thing where you're like, what are you guys doing now?
I couldn't wait for Snoop to die. I was like, Tupac, Biggie. I'm like just looking at Snoop to explode.
Also, Snoop is so skinny.
Yeah.
So skinny that you feel like he would just get pushed somewhere and he might fall and break.
Snoop Dogg was pushed to death. He hit a wall and died. R.I.P.
Yeah.
All dogs go to heaven. Sorry, I don't know. Threw that in at the end.
You were waiting for that, aren't you? That's why you were waiting for Snoop Dogg to die so you could
Make an all dogs go to
you
heaven
could throw
joke.
that- yeah.
I've been sitting on that joke, Snoop.
God damn it.
Snoop.
Snoop every once in a while puts his head up like Angie Mama and then says some wild shit on Instagram.
What did he say recently? He said something crazy.
Oh, he's talking to Gail. What's her name? Gail, the interviewer or whatever.
Right.
Right? And she's like, "You dog-headed bitch."
Yeah, for being tough on Cosby.
Was it Cosby? No, it was was Kobe as well.
Oh, is that right? But I know for a fact Snoop said something against her for being tough on Cosby.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Snoop said,
You know.
Snoop
Also,
smokes
why
a
do
lot
we-
of weed.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's like nonstop, dude.
Also, why are we surprised that he's got like weird things to say?
Yeah.
He's Snoop. No
We
one's
should
looking.
be-
No
we
one's
should
looking at Snoop going like,
Right. Tell us something important. Your
"Help
opinion
us
matters.
make a sense of this world." It's Snoop.
Yeah, that's other people's fault. If they're like, he said something crazy, I'm like, you shouldn't listen to him.
Yeah.
His kids shouldn't listen to him. He should barely listen to himself.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. Snoop lived long enough for him to be called Uncle Snoop.
How old is he?
Okay, Google. How old is Snoop Dogg?
48. That's a grown man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Good for him. Way to go, Uncle Snoop.
Uncle Snoop. He's going to prison at one point for murder.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Beat that charge.
Beat that charge. You could tell he barely beat it.
Yeah.
If you've seen his reaction, he's just like...
Oh,
jeez.
boy. Well, Suge Knight is in jail.
As he should be. That guy killed a man with his car.
Yeah, that guy.
I saw a video.
Also, if you watch any documentary about Biggie or Tupac, that guy is nefarious.
That guy's a gangster.
It's like everything bad that is happening, he had like his finger in there somehow in the background.
Not a good man.
Oh, Suge Knight is crazy scary.
Yeah, we had a guy... We had a guy who worked at the student union that was running a prostitute ring
Okay.
at my student union.
Okay.
And he loved Suge Knight. And we had to get rid of him. But he was running a escort service out of our facility.
All right, hold on. Out of the student union facility.
Well, it's his... I could tell this guy's been running this escort service for a minute.
Okay.
He just became one of the directors of the student union because of voted in position.
Okay.
And it's not like you're using the facility for anything other than like you will coordinate things. And sometimes you see like, who's this person?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's a friend. They'll just be going out here in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You're going to go. And so just like, he only lasted for like 6 weeks. But yeah, I think that guy was very much running a sending ladies on dates service.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's trying to get legitimate. What was he studying?
Business.
Sheridan. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, no, but if you're running learning business at Sheridan, then you're just, I don't think you're learning how to run a... If you can listen. If Sheridan had a program that by the end of which you can run a successful escort service, I'd be impressed. I don't think they have the...
Can you imagine? What are the prerequisites for this?
If you could actually run a escort business by the end of this program,
Right.
I would take my hat off to Sheridan College because they have this animal care program and doesn't qualify you for anything. Like students would come to me with their diploma and say, this doesn't qualify you for anything.
Yeah.
Not to even work at a veterinarian's office.
Okay.
At all.
So they would get it. And then they realize that it isn't qualified.
Yeah, some people don't look at...
oh, no.
But they're young, right? It's also like a teacher
I've been
studies.
petting this hedgehog for half a semester.
Dude, like Sheridan has teacher studies, but it doesn't qualify you to be a teacher.
That's amazing.
Right?
Wow.
So
That's
like
such
people
a scam.
get into like childhood education.
Yeah.
And then what do you learn is about childhood education, but it doesn't give you the qualifications to be anything other than work at a daycare because they're like, oh, okay, that's better than somebody who just walked in off the street. Yeah, so like...
Wow, that's it's just helping you be less entry level.
If the person's just willing to might make their own rules, the person hiring happens to think you're better than... So the people who used to go for animal care used to just work at PetSmart.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Stocking shelves and shit like that.
Yeah, man. Some of the diplomas were solid. You can actually do job things from there.
Yeah.
And other things were not at all.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I want to know more about that escort guy because you know what he did? This is very reminiscent to The Wire.
Yeah.
Because at one point, one of the drug dealers, he's kind of higher up. Idris Elba's character, he goes to college. He's learning economics.
Yeah.
For him to like maximize profits and stuff like that for the drug trade.
Right.
So this guy was like another Stringer Bell.
Sure, man.
Trying to maybe he's trying to maximize the amount of money that he could give back to his ladies.
No, definitely not.
Oh,
but like from what I could tell, everybody knew what they were there for or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know,
that's
man. It's just it didn't seem like a sad situation. It
Yeah,
seemed
but
like a
what if
sketchy situation.
If I was in his thing, I'd be investing in all of the ladies, put like some money in their RSPs. Maybe help them with their retirement fund.
Right.
Keep
it going.
Maybe help them also enroll in higher education. They can do continuing education.
They were students.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So some of them, you're just helping them out. They can pay their things. Just manage their money for them a little bit.
There you go. There you go.
They
What else is happening? I opened for the senior supervising writer for Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
That was fun.
Okay.
I don't know how you were gonna end it, but we can let it end at that, like whichever way you want.
I'm just saying that I would be a benevolent
Pimp?
Yeah.
Damn, Yasin.
Just take care of them.
Yeah, I think we know the name of this podcast, Benevolent Pimp. It's just you with a purple cape and a hat.
This is, and then somehow anyway, we can talk
And then
about
you
the
leave the business to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
just let them run it themselves. Now
Right.
you're empowering them.
Yeah.
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 Okay, perfect.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so how was opening?
It was good. It was great.
Yeah?
Nice lady, solid set, packed house.
Cool, man.
Comedy Bar main room. I've done it like so many times now that it just feels good. It feels normal.
Right. It's becoming your comedy store.
You know what the weird thing is that I was making fun of some white people and some white people weren't liking it.
Okay.
And then just really, instead of backing off,
You wanted to lean into it.
Oh, all the way. I'm like, you know what? This next joke's for you. What's your name? Brendan. It's Brendan now. And then I asked him what his real name was. Brent. I was like, damn, Brent. Like, shit. But great set.
Okay.
They were willing to laugh at everything because they were there to laugh. I didn't bring any of them, which felt different. Yeah. Everybody was white. There's literally one non-white person in that entire room of over 100.
Yeah.
Because I had to ask.
Yeah.
Like, this is the most white people. Who's not white in here? And just one person. Like, seriously? Hold on. Dang, is it just one big-ass family?
Yeah.
And they were, it was a good show. And then the guy who hosted, his name is Yao. He's this black dude, Yao Atua.
When you said Yao, you can only think of one race.
No, yeah, I know. This guy feels like Idris Elba. He's like
because you said Yao. I was like,
he's a good-looking, jacked black dude.
That's amazing. Oh, he sent me a picture. He's got a nice beard.
Good guy.
Okay.
Good host.
All right.
And then she was awesome. Did a solid set, and I was done by like 9:15. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, you can go to sleep at a decent hour.
Unbelievable.
That's what happens when you have a room full of white people.
Yeah, they're like, we got to go to bed.
Yeah, everyone like I got jogging in the morning.
Yeah, no, I was like, dude, pro shows, you can get used to them because they tell you when to show up. You show up, you do your set, and you're done. You could just watch and whatever. Took some pictures with the lady. She leaves today. Today's the last show.
Yeah.
So fun times.
Indeed.
Come out, man.
I will try.
Trying to talk about some horses now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get into horses.
I come out a lot.
Yeah.
But recently I've been busy.
You haven't heard anything about horses? You haven't heard nothing about dogs?
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard nothing about adopting white people?
Oh, that would be nice.
Adopting
white people.
Yep. That's the new stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got a new 4.
No one does that.
Adopt white people? You don't hear about it.
No.
You hear about white people adopting one of everything.
Yes.
One of everything.
Yes.
And I feel like especially if it's going to be a minority, they're going to get the minorityest minority.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Right, because you want to feel like you're actually doing something for the world.
I don't think they let brown people adopt white people.
No.
I would almost feel like the kid at some point would be like, what did you put me in? Why wouldn't you let a nice white family adopt me?
Just getting beat.
Maybe that's why you don't adopt white kids.
Yeah, that's it. Because they don't
show too much.
Yeah, they don't know
how to
they don't know they don't know how the game is being played in the brown household.
White kids are like, this isn't my culture.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of it. I'm going to tell that guy that looks a lot more like me that this is happening.
Exactly. Child services. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Child services?
You know when I learned about child services?
What?
When I watched what's it called? Russell Peters stand up. Like, there's someone you can call to get your parents in trouble if you get beat.
Right.
Did not know that. I learned that in high school. University. When did Russell Peters pop off?
I was in college.
Yeah. Okay. University then.
Yeah. But it was shown to me. Did not hear about it. A lady who worked at Walmart with me, who was like 10 years older than me, showed me Russell Peters.
Oh, okay. I thought she saw your black eye and she's like, "Here's the number."
No, not at all, man. I stopped getting hit when I was. I think my parents told me after the age of 13, you won't get hit anymore.
Wow, that was a promise.
Yeah, and they didn't. It was really weird. They really stuck by it.
That's nice. What if 13? It's like, it's 1 and a 3. It's odd numbers. It's super sunnah.
If you keep hitting him at this point, he's gonna start remembering. He's got a mustache, don't you see?
Right. Did you shave immediately upon getting a mustache?
I think I had a mustache at like 15 or friggin' 16. It was ugly. Ooh. It was gross.
Yeah.
Dude, people got to get rid of that first mustache as quickly as possible.
Quickly.
Men or women.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not building any character.
No, not at all.
It's not good for anybody.
Unless, that's your religion, you can't cut anything in your face.
Sure, fine.
Yeah. Have you seen those ladies with beards?
No.
It's something.
You know why I haven't seen them? Because I look away.
I should probably do the same thing.
No. It's not that anything. I just, No, I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Are they Punjabi?
Yes.
Yes, I've met a few.
Yeah. It's something. It's very striking.
Yeah.
That's like the thing is that like I panic where I'm like I must look only into your eyes, and then I look like a serial killer because I'm just
You're like
staring.
Dead focus, no blinking. Hello.
Because I don't want to look down at all. And it's like the margin of error is only an inch, right? So like you gotta.
Yeah.
I'm burning 2 holes in this person's skull so that I cannot.
As soon as you even go just a little bit, they know.
Yeah.
They know immediately. Like, hey, I'm up here. And you're like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or you can just look up in the sky. You're like, listen.
Yeah, they must be used to it a little bit. As long
They
like,
should. I feel so bad.
Definitely try not to, but
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
Anyways.
I once spoke with a person who has a glass eye.
Oh, I love it. What happened then?
And then now I'm trying to look at only
their good eye?
at only their good eye. And I'm doing it with like a level of like I started to get sweaty.
Right.
This guy's Muslim, right?
Yeah.
So it was like after Friday prayer and we were talking and I'm like and at some point I forgot which one, like the glass eye is very good, so I couldn't tell which eye was the glass eye.
Right.
So now I'm just like while he's asking me questions, like, how's your parents? I'm panicking,
You're
going back.
You're darting from eye to eye.
I'm looking back and forth, and I'm starting to sweat. Like the back of my neck is starting to get
You look
hot.
like you're lying about your parents, like you didn't kill them. They're fine. They're doing great. And this guy's like, this guy killed his parents. Look at him darting back. He's sweating. Perfectly normal question.
Super uncomfortable the entire time. And then his wife came, and I'm like, oh, thank God. So I started talking to the wife, and I'm like, his mom's roast beef was amazing. We used to go to a thing. We used to go to Wonderland together, but God damn it, bro. And then at some point, I decided I'm going to look at the spot between the eyes.
Right. That's what I figured.
Right? So I started doing that.
Yeah.
But again, at that point, I was already worried that he had already saw me panic.
Right.
Like have like a miniature panic attack while having
my
that conversation.
God.
It was just at that point I'm like, bro, it's really good to see you. I gotta find my dad.
Jeez.
Here we go. Like,
No, I know it's tough. It's tough. It's tough because you're aware that you need to be sensitive,
Yeah.
but you don't know how to be sensitive enough. Like there was a little person,
Yeah.
and I told my mom like, "Hey, there's a little person,"
Yeah.
and my mom was too nice. Like, hi, no, you come here. You sit beside me. And I was like, Mom, it's not what I've said. Just treat them like normal, not like better than everybody else. You can tell everybody's uncomfortable now.
Right. Oh,
You look good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, especially you. Like, just like, no. Just, you can eat everything. She can eat everything. She can eat all the foods we could eat. Good. Good for you.
Oh boy.
Mom. Anyways.
All right, well, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
This is episode 224.
224.
Yeah.
Coming through the door. Burst through the floor. How's it going, Yasin? To you now, my bro.
Thanks.
I appreciate it, man.
I don't know how to freestyle, bro. My brain doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, maybe we could do something.
Oh,
maybe you
maybe
could
we
throw
can.
together a haiku.
Yo, for this next episode, do you want to eat super, super, super spicy chips and just have a conversation as we're getting more and more painful? As it gets
Okay.
more and more painful?
You know what we'll do?
Yeah.
We'll set a timer,
Yeah.
and we'll eat some chips every like 5 minutes or something.
Okay.
And that way it's not just going to be crunching the whole time.
Let's figure out the interval. Yeah, we'll
All
figure it
right.
out.
Where are these spicy chips from?
It's upstairs.
Ooh.
No, I mean, it's called Pocky.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you make them extra spicy by putting stuff on there for the podcast?
No, you don't have to. It's just ghost pepper. It's freaking spicy.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's hot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do this.
Three
oh,
chips.
I'm excited.
3 chips in, you're going to be sweating.
Let's do it.
This has been episode 224. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for your ears and your attention.
That's it. You shut your mouth.
We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.